Ah, okay. Yeah, this one is like, it's very fresh, like I think like a summer fragrance.
Okay.
Like you're out of the shower and you just want to feel great the day, and like with like you feel fresh and good.
Also nice?
Yes, like
Oh.
summer.
Okay guys, today we will finally discuss the question, is Nautical Voyage worth the money and the hype? Let's find out. So I guess by now every one of you should know this fragrance. If not, no problem, in this video I will explain. So this is a fragrance which costs about $20 to $30 per 100 ml. I bought it for 20. Sometimes you can buy it for 30. But still, it is a cheap fragrance, a very cheap fragrance. And it is one of the most famous cheap fragrances. Why is that? Well, because of some fragrance YouTubers like Jeremy Fragrance, and of course because it is a nice smelling fragrance for very little money. Is it overhyped or not? Should you buy it or not? First of all, let's talk about the presentation very briefly. The presentation is very basic. Everyone, I mean not everyone, but most of the people know this flanker by now. Nothing special. You can see immediately that it is an aquatic fragrance because it has a blue color. Not the highest quality packaging, but also nothing like very cheap. Pretty basic. And now let's talk about the important stuff, the juice in here. So how does this fragrance smell? Does it smell nice? This fragrance, in my opinion, smells fresh, clean, fresh out of the shower, very comfortable in your nose, very mass appealing. Also nice?
Yes.
I think it is very hard or impossible for people to say this is a bad fragrance. I think this will not happen. For example, if you get Late & Exclusive, a $300 fragrance, which by the way smells unbelievable, there will be people that dislike this one. So you buy a $300 fragrance and there will be people who don't like it. With this one, this is so basic, there will be no person that will say this is a bad smelling fragrance. Maybe not everyone will say it's great, but at least they will not dislike it. So this is a very nice attribute of this clean fragrance. From 1 to 10, how would I rate it? I would rate it a solid 7 or 7.5. It is a very nice smelling fragrance. So Angelina, my girlfriend, also likes this fragrance, sometimes because she knows it's Nautical Voyage. She doesn't say, wow, it's crazy. But if she wouldn't know it's a cheap fragrance, I'm really sure she would like it. And that's also the reaction I see with other women. This is a very liked fragrance. I think it is nothing that will blow people away, but it is something that will leave a nice impression on everybody. I mean, who doesn't want to smell clean? Let's talk about longevity and projection. I would say it's in the middle in both categories. When you spray it on, like the first 1, 2, 2.5 hours, you project very well. Friends of mine often have asked me, what's this fragrance? So in the beginning it's very nice, and then yeah, it slowly fades away. So you have to spray again, which shouldn't be a problem because it's a very cheap fragrance, so you don't have to save the fragrance. Average projection, average longevity, but when you keep in mind that it is a very cheap fragrance, I think this should not be a problem. Let's talk about, in my opinion, the biggest advantage of this fragrance. And that would be the versatility. You can wear this fragrance every day, every time, everywhere. I really love to wear this when I come out of the shower, just like an add-on for myself. It is such a clean fragrance that your mood just gets up when you smell this. I often use it also like as a spray for my apartment, when somebody comes over, or just for myself after the shower when I want to go to bed. Anything where you want to feel comfortable. And what's very nice about the fragrance is that it is not aggressive. That's why you can spray it anywhere. Nobody will get bothered. Now, can you wear this on a date? You can wear this, of course. It is better than wearing nothing, I think. But there are way better options. So for a date, you could wear this, but I would not recommend you. Still, you will do nothing wrong with this one, that's for sure. And when you keep the price in mind, I mean, this is crazy. You are getting a very nice fragrance which smells very unique. You don't smell this in a lot of other fragrances, and you get this for very little money. Will you do something wrong when you buy this? Should you buy this nowadays because it is so famous? Definitely. I have never smelled this in my life on another person, never. So here in Germany, it is not as famous as maybe in America. You should buy this, definitely. At least just for your car or something, just to make your room smell nice. It is so cheap, it will smell so nice, perfect. And as you see, you will never save this one. You will just spray like crazy because you know it's cheap. That's also an advantage. With Layton, for example, you would not do this. So final question. I think if I would not own this, I would buy another version, the citrus version of it, just to switch things up a little bit. But both of them are great and I would recommend both. I would say you need both in your collection, but definitely there are better fragrances for different situations. Is it worth the hype? In my opinion, yes. Yes, it is. It is worth the hype. It is a very nice fragrance for very little money. It is a great all-rounder. I think this is a term to describe this. A great all-rounder. Please tell me what you think about Nautical Voyage. Is it overhyped or is it worth the hype? Please comment down below and thanks for watching. We'll see us in the next video. Bye.